one can be seen through glass, you join me back up near Milan. I am exhausted. There was some like crazy end-of-the-world thunder and lightning storm in Siena last night, and I slept about 30 minutes. I've also driven about 4.5 hours to get here, but who cares, because I've had about 17 coffees, and what I'm about to do is incredibly exciting. I've come here to GTO Motors, which is a Ferrari service centre, to meet up with the founder of Automobiliamos. I'm very bad at Italian. More about exactly what Automobiliamos are later. We are here to collect his Mercedes CLK-GTR. So here it is, the CLK-GTR, one of just 19 coupes in the world, and the first time I've ever seen one in the flesh. It looks like a bloody spaceship. It is so mad, and probably one of the only Mercedes hypercars ever to be made. This thing is unreal. If it wasn't enough to have a CLK-GTR just sitting here in the service centre, there's also an MC12 just hanging in the corner. I mean, where am I? Heaven? Maybe. Look at this Challenge Stradale. Oh my good lord, I've fallen in love with this immediately. I'm pretty sure that's Tour de France blue, maybe even blue Pozzi, I should probably ask, but it's got a tan leather interior and no stripe and This is one of the maddest sort of pickup collections days in my life. The CLK-GTR is so rare, I don't know where to begin. Obviously, one of just 25, 19 of which were coupes and 6 were roadsters. They were made purely sort of homologation reasons for the race cars. But they were like, oh, well, we need to have some road ones so that we can actually race these. People everywhere taking pictures because it's just batty. You know what, it doesn't even look that old. I have to say the rear lights are a little bit dated, but in general, oh my god, it's mad, it's so low. I couldn't believe how narrow and how sort of, you know, intense that cockpit was. Those huge side sills. Anyway, the car is relatively quiet. The owner was saying that it's got 2 massive silencers on the back. Let's give the owner a name. I'm going to call him EA, like EA Sports. So yeah, EA was, I mean, did he just try and drift it around a roundabout? I think he did. Yeah, it's got 2 massive silencers on the back, so it's not that loud. It just looks... What is life right now? Headed up, I love the way I'm calling him EA, he might hate it but I'm going with it. Is headed up to an event called the Supercar Owners Circle or Club. It's basically a 2-day tour around Switzerland with some of the craziest cars I think you ever would have heard of. I really wanted to attend, but I've got the Monza Grand Prix and a few other bits going on this weekend, which means I couldn't. couldn't. So I'm kind of going halfway with him today. I would go all the way, but I don't think most of the cars are there yet, so there won't be a lot to show you. And it was just too good an opportunity to see a CLK-GTR on the road. The main reason he's going is to talk about Automobiliamos. And what Automobiliamos is a very similar concept to Singer with the 911, but for the Lancia Delta Integrale. I think arguably one of the coolest little Italian cars ever made. Anyway, as you can tell, it's quite windy because I'm chasing a CLK-GTR. So I'll tell you more when we're going a bit slower. We have now arrived at the Swiss border, which means it's time to buy a vignette, which is like the sort of road tax for Switzerland. So I think we're going to pull in the shop quickly. What a hilarious car park discovery that would be if you were just cruising through to Switzerland. You'd be like, what's that Mercedes over there? It's ridiculous that that's based on a CLK. Let's all remind ourselves of what a CLK looks like. And then that, a GTR. Cool. Appears as though the Swiss police don't quite like the CLK-GTR. That wasn't predictable. Oh, he's on his way. Okay, we're away. Let's do this. So he was just saying, I was asking about what it's like as a driving experience, or what it's like in the car, and whether the silencers being removed would make a big difference. But he says inside, it's a really mechanical sound. It is just a race car. It really is just a race car. He said all you hear is the kind of overwhine and the gearbox, which is actually a full manual gearbox, just operated with the paddles. I thought it was like a very early sequential or automated gearbox, but it's not. You still have to use a clutch and use the paddles. So if you do the paddles without the clutch, nothing happens. So from that point of view, really old school, but really cool. But he says, yeah, in there, you see a lot of clunking and clinking, and it's not necessarily the nicest engine tone, but that's often the way with race cars. As Switzerland is, it's definitely going to rain here, so I need to find a way to put the roof out. Here we go, phew, some kind of junction ahead. He's going for the quicken. He's going for the quicken. I do love that feature of the 124. Right, so we've turned off the highway and pulled into Lugano, because I think there's a dealership that we're just going to have a quick visit at, which could be the good turn-off point for us, a good point to wave goodbye to the CLK, because I've got to head back into Milan this evening. As I think I'm probably repeating myself, I've slightly lost my brain through tiredness, too much caffeine, and the crazy car that I'm following. And just like that, it is all over. My ridiculous few hours with the CLK GTR. Also, what an absolutely awesome dealership, Kessel Auto. I need to come back here. I didn't film that much because we got sort of taken into all the top secret areas of Classiche and race team prep and private storage, and it was all no camera only. But Some of the stuff at the front is awesome. That white Stradale. Anyway, I am now finally going to head to Milan after what I feel like I've been awake for about 7 years, but well worth it. I'm so glad I got the chance to go and check out that car. I am fully planning to meet back up with EA to learn a lot more about Automobiliamos, because I've always thought, as I mentioned, that the Lancia Integrale was a very, very cool car. And I really like the idea of someone doing something similar to Singer, reimagining a very popular classic. I think it's going to be incredibly cool. I cannot wait to share more details on that project with you very, very soon. But for now, I need some sleep. Give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe for plenty more videos to come.